Same people, same places, same parties. Am I just a ghost at night? Too many street lights in this city. I'm missing our ocean side. I've been running, but I can't escape the feeling that I've been away for far too long. 'Cause there's something about our love that brings me peace of mind. Something special about the way our lives are intertwined. There's something about you that just leaves me mystified. Something pulling me to your heart, and I always want you by my side. Keep your body next to mine.
Matthew, can you hear me? Hello, Matthew. Maybe I shouldn't have turned the music down directly in Spotify, but hold on, let me mess with some things here. That, and then we're gonna go back to Spotify, bring that back up. Maybe not that much, so I can still hear myself. Probably about like that. Hello, Matthew. Hello, everyone. Good to see you. I'm just doing some last minute things real quick, and then we can get to business. I should be safe, if memory serves, to go to my BRV. Yeah, there we go. Good to see you, Matthew. Hello, Calico. Hello, Theric. Hello, Sippy Kitsune. Hello, everybody. Good to see you. Hello, James. Been a hot minute since the last live stream, huh? It's been such a hot minute that I had to like double, triple, and like quintuple check to make sure that like everything was running fine and like all of the audio scenes and everything were good. But ideally we will be able to actually do some rigging today, because we're gonna need it like really badly, because we're gonna be doing Tainted Lost Greed mode again. Oh, bibbity bobbity. I am not looking forward to that whatsoever.
It's your new nanny, Polly.
Hey, that's cool. Thanks for mentioning that, Spotify. Anyway, you have served your purpose. Goodbye. Perish. Which I guess with that in mind, that means we can bring the Isaac audio here. Probably about like that, maybe. I never know where specific I want the game audio to be. I'm just kind of looking at my my audio levels in OBS and just kind of ballparking it. So if the game's too loud, not loud enough, make sure to let me know. Audio is my number one like biggest thing that I'm always like worried about when doing stuff. Alright, let me get the chat properly, not probably, in the foreground so I can see it. I can see everybody chatting. Hello. And I think the game audio is fine. I'll let you know when alright, cool. Which really quickly, before the stream, there was something I wanted to just look at for me, so to speak. So we're gonna take a little side tangent real quick, just to make sure everybody's in and everything before I get into Isaac. Hope you enjoy yapping, but if you don't know this, who's the fire girl? That is my like alternate universe version of Min Min from Isaac. I drew that recently, and that's the recent art we got, which I just realized chat needs to be up here. You can actually see it. All right, there we go. But anyway, I took a little side tangent for me, and I was just. If you don't know this about me, by the way, I'm a huge, I'm a car nut. I love cars. I grew up in a family of motorheads. I really love cars. So every so often, I will just kind of window shop, so to speak, and look at, Facebook Marketplace or Cars and Bids, Bring a Trailer, these different, auction sites, just to see, ooh, what if I got that car? What if I had money and I could get this car? Oh, it's actually nearby and stuff. And I dealt myself psychic damage. Because another factoid about me, my favorite car of all time is the Subaru Impreza WRX STI. For anyone who might be here, whether on Coyote Plus watching the VOD or currently in chat right now, specifically the Blob Eye is my favorite brand of WRX basically. No, I didn't fall for a scam, unfortunately. Unfortunately further, whoever was behind this and, this affected, so to speak, they actually got the opposite of the scam, and they made out like a fucking bandit. So let me really quickly just switch to studio mode so I can make sure that, I'm not showing anything, particularly bad, and... Okay, should be fine. So, I went to Bring a Trailer, and I was just curious. I wonder what sort of Subis have been like gone auction in like the past like month or so. And if I really quickly just go over to this scene here, we can see that there is a 2004 Subaru Impreza WRX STI. So right model, right year. This is literally my exact favorite car. This is literally my biggest dream car. And I was looking at it and it's like, oh, cool. It's got 37,000 miles on it. It's in not quite the car, like the color that I wanted. It's in Java Black Pearl and not Obsidian Black Pearl, but you know, it's a black Subi. So it's exact year, exact model, almost exact color. And like the only thing I would change about this is like the rims would be like different, which hold on, if you give me 1 second, I can actually pull up the rims I want to put on my Subi in the future. Just open these up. Just open image in new tab. There we go. So it's a little small, but these are Advan AVS Model 6s. These are the rims I would put on my Subi. So aside from that, this is basically the exact car that, like, this is my dream car, minus the color being slightly different. And it sold for just under 20 grand for, which is crazy to me, because looking at different Subis of this like model year and make and everything, you're lucky to get like a Subi under 100,000 miles for like 15 to 20k. And this person sniped a 37,000 mile exact car that I've always wanted for 20 grand. And the worst part is, it's in California. In theory, if I had the money, there's a timeline where I have money, and I was looking at the right time, and I could have bid on this Subi, gotten a ride down to California, and gotten my fucking dream car, almost to the T. And that just dealt insane psychic damage and was a terrible, terrible start to my day, and I don't know why I did it. But I thought that was really funny, and I wanted to open the stream with that, because it's like, oh my god, the the unfortunate situation. And this wasn't even like this, as I mentioned, this auction was like a month ago. Like, this isn't an old auction. It sold on the 25th of September. So like, this is a recent thing that is almost a 1-to-1 like bullseye of the car I've always wanted. I thought that was so fucking funny. But anyway, I need to sip drinky my coffee to recharge my batteries. Yummy, yummy. Okay. With that out of the way, let us see.
I'm helping! You're welcome!
Just wanting to say thank you, and to show my appreciation to the yacht.
Thank you so much for the $10, James. I appreciate that. Wow, I forgot how awesome it was to get donations on stream. Thank you so much. All right, cool. With that, we should be good to do some Isaacing. And good is a strong word, because we have to do Tainted Lost to Greed mode, because I still haven't done that. On the bright side, once I'm done with Greed mode and Beast, that means we get to play around with Tainted Eden, which I am really looking forward to. I am not looking forward to Tainted Lost in general, but... Well, Tainted Lost in general yet, but I'm not looking forward to Greed mode in general, but I think it's best we just rip off the Band-Aid. This isn't Greed mode! Whoopsie-doo. I hopped on earlier and I was just doing hard mode, like Eden streaking, which, as you can see from my... Well, I just deleted it, but I lost my win streak class because I made a stupid decision. But I did warm up, and I'm once again just noticing that Burning Basement great. Good question, do you do commissions? Not yet, but I'm working on it. I still need to work out like a commission form and like general pricing for commissions, but I'm actually starting to like work my way into it. But I'm not doing commissions quite yet. That goes up here. Yep. haven't played in a while, but I don't think that was great. Yeah, no, that's the most recent update. They actually made greed mode more tolerable by making it not greed mode anymore. Alright. Isaac King, do me something good, please. Ooh, that is good. Immediate damage. Do we get blank card? No, of course not. Let's offset our internal and external descriptions. I have no idea how this is going to go, because A, I haven't done much YouTubing at all recently, and now I'm live streaming doing something insanely hard, so I think I might actually do the smart thing and just kind of repeatedly pause the waves, maybe? I don't know. I think the biggest thing for me is doing my best to not just keep looking over at chat and making it so I can actually continue existing as Tainted Lost. Which, you know, we got damage. I don't need to hit the button. It's just burning basement and all. Oh, but I did want to mention, because I think it was James that asked. Alright, cool, sweet. I didn't even look at chat for that, it was just a skill issue. When I do, like, set up commissions and everything, it's a good idea to, like, make sure you're, like, watching me or following me on Fur Affinity if you have an FA account. Because that'll probably be the first website where I actually, like, say, hey, I'm taking commissions, and then after that, probably my Blue Sky, and I may mention it in passing in a video. I don't know, it entirely depends on if it's relevant in the moment. But in general, yeah, I am actually looking into maybe starting commissions. Maybe not, like, full-on, like, just going for it, but I'd probably take a few just to see how, you know, how I like it, if I can, like, ease into doing it, because I've never done it before. Would be very handy to actually make some money with my art, though, because ain't no one hiring in my fucking town, that's for damn sure. I have PTSD from the video I recorded of Tainted Lost Greed with those stupid fucking, like, red flies that explode into tears. Literally, frame 1 died because I was trying to be fast about it. I would really like this wire coat hanger because tier 8 is my favorite, but I don't think we're going to be able to do that, maybe. If I want to get a holy card at least. Maybe our gold room would be better. Hey, there's a tier 8 I wanted. Doing some Hollow Knight while watching the stream, so I'm mostly gonna lurk. That's fair. Nobody's hiring in my town. Isn't it like every town nowadays? Yeah, really, but I guess it hits extra hard because I live in a small town in the middle of buttfuck nowhere, so it feels more personal that way. Oh, good, yellow gurglings. Ideally, I don't die. No, but ideally we don't get a second boss that's like projectile, so I can just hide in the corner. It is a Ragman. It is really testing my patience today. Bye. Don't like it. I got like the most jumpinest set of enemies and bosses in the world, I swear. Did I kill the yellow guy? How did the gurgling die? I don't have the range for this. Yeah. I think it's probably the best to just like rapid fire the raglings or whatever the fuck they're called. Either way, we're good. God, that's so stressful. I miss when I was just Eden streaking. Okay, do I want wire coat hanger, or do I potentially reroll first one more time? I think I'm just gonna go with wire coat hanger. Yeah, we'll do that. 515, baby. And we should be okay. We have less damage than I would prefer, but our T rate's good. Oh, it's just okay. It's just Lust and LJ. It is green LJ though, which he always wigs me out because he randomly shoots things, and I feel like he's gonna silly me at some point. Alright, there's our devil. Do we want to go angels or devils? Our deeps is kind of good, so I kind of want to go angels, but you know what, screw it. Mega Blast. Uh-huh. Interesting. Money equals power is really good too, but I'm going to be fluctuating damage a lot. I agree, devils would be funny, so it's good that I decided for it. Yeah, let's just grab Mega Blast, because, like, I never get it. And maybe, depending, Mega Blast might make it so I can skip through a lot of the problem waves. I could, in theory, wait until a lot of enemies spawn and then activate Mega Blast when I don't have much room to, like, wiggle. Might do that. But at the same time, it would be good, it would be resource and charge efficient to, I just realized I didn't post about the stream on Bluesky. Oh, nuggets, I knew I was forgetting something. Alright, hold on. one second, chat. I never use Mega Blast because when I actually get it, I have a better act. That is, I would guarantee that is the experience for literally everyone who gets Mega Blast. I would honestly say it's a good active item, but between that and its charge being insanely long, I think it would be better fit to be a quality 3 than a quality 4. Quality 4 seems kind of generous to me. Nothing good, I promise. I was so good at remembering things, but I forgot the one thing, which is fucking tell people that I'm streaming. Live, Tainted, Lost, Agony, video link. Alright. I totally didn't forget to post this, but I'm currently live with more Isaac. Link. Pasta. Refresh the page and go here. Does it open up in my stream? It certainly does. Hot diggity duggy. Alright, sorry for the for the intermission, but the important thing that I forgot that is now unforgotten. This is backwards. There we go. Sty will not complain. I think I will just use Mega Blast immediately and use that to skip a bunch of the waves. And not try to, like, maximize the amount of time I get with it. This shop is kind of crap, so I'm halfway tempted to just reroll it immediately, but we're gonna wait until we buy a key before we bother restocking. Booster pack's pretty helpful, but it's not immediate gratification, therefore I don't like it. Out of a boring meeting, time for Isaac. Oh, are you in for a treat? I'll wait just a little bit, and then like now, and we'll just do this. And hope we don't get randomly shot by something whilst barfing. Alright. And of course, the problem enemies show up after my Mega Blast is over. You be super careful about these guys, but that actually did clear all but the final wave, so I think that was a good choice. Hot diggity duggy. Grab our key, look at our treasure room, has mystery sack. Oh no, sack of pennies. I would rate okay out of 10. Not super pumped about it, but it could be worse. Alright, so now it's just a matter of dealing with the bosses themselves, which shouldn't be too hard. Especially because I'm gonna pause. And do this smartly, because I would prefer not to do greed mode anymore if I'm being totally fully honest. Controversial opinion, but I'm not a big fan of greed mode. Yeah, it's decent. It's making me kind of regret not taking money equals power, but the fluctuating damage would have really messed with me. Booster pack gives us a holy card. Hot diggity duggy. We will go ahead and use that immediately. A lump of coal would be great. Queen of Hearts. This is seriously 2 queens. Are great, awesome. And the devil. I I don't trust the chariot as Tainted Loss, so I'm just gonna roll with the devil and use that. Pink polycephalus isn't terrible. I'm more worried about the roundworms. I am, however, worried about pink polycephalus when they just stay underground and I don't know where they are. There we go. I don't know which one is which. I don't know if they're alternating or... Okay, I think it was just the one. I don't think they were alternating. Works for me. Anything else in here before I leave? Not really. Skip it. I wonder. No. Answer is no. I'm gonna pop a devil here. I don't trust Bombino. Alright. Not too terribly bad, and I think because of the way that this will work, we should be good to boogie with our Mega Blast on the next floor and just get all the way to the boss room. These are both pretty good. I think I'm gonna go with Mark, even though Rotten Baby's a force multiplier, purely because I want to make up some of that lost damage I got from Thanod Mushroom. And there is nothing else I want in here, so we're gonna move on. So far, a little scary, but not awful. I would rate this a very standard greed mode run so far, aside from Mega Blast from the first Devil. You know, it's a different flavor of content creation, obviously, but I kind of miss streaming. It usually stresses me out a little bit, just because, you know, it's literally live commentary. Ooh, item on sale. I could also just straight up skip to the next floor if I wanted. But, yeah, I kind of miss streaming, just kind of shooting the shit and not really talking about anything. There's a certain level of charm to it. I do want to get that sealed chest. It's calling to me. Especially with the fact that I could, in theory, maybe get both of these keepers and the sealed chest. But I think priority number one is probably getting a key and then rolling as much as we can through the synth oil that's on sale. I think that's probably our best bet there. That it is. So I'm actually going to grab the key first, check our treasure. Haha, no. Alright, that was a total waste of money. Sweet, love that. But I think next we buy the bomb, blow up our sealed chest and the keepers, and that should give us enough to start rolling through the synth oil here. That's probably what I'm gonna do. And we're just gonna mainly go for it. I don't know where to stand. You know, I'm just gonna keep wiggling. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna wiggle slightly. The host kind of shoved a fat-ass wrench into all of that, however. Oh, a dime from the sack of pennies! I would love to pause the timer, but I don't think that's gonna happen, so I'm just gonna be careful. Hi-ya, ho-eh, yeah, ho! Didn't like that. Ho! 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 Okay. Everybody fucking relax for a sec. God. How am I alive? Is this what it's like to be a god gamer? I'm completely unfamiliar with the concept. Oop. Hey, that's what we love to see. All right. That's how I came here to play, Isaac, not Toho. Synth oil. More shot speed and tears. Luck's always okay. More I can sacrifice some range, and shot speed's cool, I guess. And alright. Reverse Sun. Honestly, I might pop that. Actually, this is Dank Depths, isn't it? It'll be really dark, though. Fuck it. At least it's Dark Stain. If it was regular Stain, I would have had a very big problem with that. There's our Perfection. Grab extra money, and it looks like we might be able to get that Mom's Heals, but I don't think I care. 14 range is pretty much fine. Oh, thank God, Champion Brownie. At least 3 degrees easier than regular Brownie. Am I feeling cocky and cool enough to actually do the Devil? Not particularly, but I may do it anyway just to ego. Ooh, can I get that? I'll let this decide. If I can get this key without leaving. Nope. Alright, that'll be the decider then. I did get the key on the way down, though. Realistically, what would that one Devil had, huh? It probably would have had, like, 2 Spooky or something, which is actually really solid on Tainted Lost, but that's beside the point. I'm more concerned about the fact that we have 2-3 Spun now. Tech Zero is also dope. Not quite as dope as it could be, because we don't... Hey, no, it wasn't Brim, it wasn't Incubus, no, I can tell because my brain works well, obviously. Salutations from the Caribbean Sea. Hello, welcome. Good to see you. Unfortunately, there's nothing on sale here, which is kind of cringe and blue-pilled. And there's also not a whole lot of crap in here I particularly care about. So... Maybe the fact that there's not a whole lot of cool shit here is a bit telling as to the quality of the Devil deal I skipped. But I believe in that old adage about sour grapes and all, you know, that old fable. And we're gonna say I didn't want that Devil deal anyway. And I am going to roll once. Much better. All right, cool. Hoi. My coyote brain wasn't made for thinking either. Hence why I tried to ego by getting that key and then fucking it up. Do I want to just commit to it? Let's just commit to it. Fuck it. Ugh. Just gonna let Mega Blast handle this. Alright. Honestly, purely for skipping greed mode, Mega Blast is actually kind of tits. My code brain is running about 3 FPS. Yeah, let's just roll through the Mr. Dolly. Fuck it. Hey! Hey! Look at that. 11 damage, baby. I'm feeling slightly less bad about missing that Devil now. I kind of want to blow this up, actually, before we continue. Oh, fucking... Alright, cool. We got the money. Very girdy, heavy day today. Unfortunately, my damage is Goizu. And Carrion Queen. I'm getting a lot of champions. Not that I'm complaining, because Champion Carrion Queen is, like, way easier. Which is really weird. I genuinely feel like they may have skewed greed mode to spawn champions more often. Like, I know I'm playing greedier mode, and that's, like, part of the higher difficulties is that champions spawn more often, but it feels disproportionate to the regular levels. You don't have a medical license after the patient woke up missing his entire skeleton. Oh boy. The doctor. Do I want to roll? More range is okay. I kind of want to roll through this. It's an interesting story, nonetheless. That's another big reason that I don't particularly stream particularly often. I can't cut out all of my stuttering and fuck ups. Or rather, sorry, I forgot. Snowy isn't here to cut out my my rampant fuck ups, of course, because it's definitely not literally just me. Do I want to roll through the? I would get 2. Is 2 enough? I'm gonna go for it. And I can get that speed back. Very okay. Double green blow is kind of a pain in the ass. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck you want from me, Edmund. Like, what the hell? Didn't like that. Didn't like that one bit. Not at all, I didn't like it. Ooh, Guppy Tail and Sack Altar. Guppy Tail doesn't do much aside from Guppy because it's green mode. I'm more like Dr. Zed from Borderlands. If you need diagnosis, go see a real doctor. If you need healing, though. I should play Borderlands 2 again. It's a good game. Alright, F's in chat for the eternal homie, Sack of Pennies. He's gonna have to take an L for the team. Today I learned, I guess Sack of Pennies doesn't count as a familiar, so I guess I should have grabbed Guppy Tail. Wow. I would agree. I haven't played Borderlands 4. I've seen one of my friends playing Borderlands 4, but it does actually look really cool. Borderlands 3, I have tried multiple times to try and finish, and I just can't do it. Well, I am officially crying, sad, and upset. Because, that devil deal was kind of ass trash. Borderlands 3 is great if you ignore the story. My issue with Borderlands 3 is completely unidentifiable. I don't know what my problem is with it, I just have a problem with it. I think that was worth it. That wasn't worth it at all. I didn't even get a card. Alright, let's go to the next floor. The Hope Shoal has something for us. Uh-oh, not quite looking too good anymore. I wasn't fully expecting to be able to beat my, my first grade mode on Tainted Lost and all, but I would have preferred to do so. Curse of the Blind, even! Oh, Edmund, you're too kind. Play Borderlands 4 if need. Well, to be fair, Randy Pitchford did say real fans will find a way, so I guess that just means you're not a real Borderlands fan, and neither am I, because I'm not playing it. That's his name, right? The fucking doorknob that works at Gearbox, like CEO or whatever. Fuck that guy. Hey, damage up. Be something good, please. Book of Sin. It's not terrible. Maybe that bomb will get us something dope and cool. Not really. And no restock machine, and no cards. Speaking of, it looks like cheap pitchforks. It looks like, speaking of not in the cards, holy cards. No. There was a joke there, but I fucked it up completely. So we're just gonna roll through this bad boy and hope for the best. Fun guy. Oh, rare transformation that does nothing. Sweet. Yeah, the fucking people were talking about Legend ZA being like running poorly for some reason. I haven't experienced it, but like Borderlands 4 is like, they saw what happened with Monster Hunter Wilds on launch on PC and are like, yo, I bet I could top it. I'm just gonna see it right up here. I'm aware that that Soul Sucker almost killed me, but we're just gonna gloss over that and pretend like it never happened. It's fine. Kisuaya. Ooh, that wasn't words. What even did the— oh, one of my stray shots killed a Soul Sucker. Yeah, genuinely, from just total side tangent, by the way, I have experienced no performance issues whatsoever with Legends EA. I don't know what people are talking about that game running bad. Legitimate, like, just recommendation, by the way. Legends EA is fucking dope. Like, if you are willing to fork over the money, the game is great. I've been loving it so far. I was actually thinking about streaming it earlier today, just for funsies, but I've been doing shiny hunting, and I don't know how many people would care about me going back and forth between a zone trying to get a shiny to show up. But, it could be something I do. I mainly only stream Isaac, so variety's variety. Oh no, Curse the Unknown. We have a Holy Mantle. That's fair. Tropicamoid kinda sucks ass, and I would like to start over, but we're just gonna roll with it and see what happens. Maybe this will be the epic cool run, and the Tropicamoid is a bait, trying to get me to hold R, so I miss out on the coolness of this run. Coupon is actually fucking crazy for greed mode. That would be awesome. It is, however, a bit of an investment, because there's no guarantee you'll actually get the items you care about. But I'm a fan of silly, so we will be coming for Coupon. Coming back for Coupon. Hey. That's good, but it's not that good. So I've heard. I've not really messed around with Slag in Borderlands 2, like, at all, just because I'm kind of a pain in the ass, and I'm stubborn as hell. I refuse to use things that I don't like the aesthetic or, like, I guess the function of in games, even if there's, like, a benefit to it. Like, in Borderlands, I would mainly just use fire weapons, even though, you know, the damage types determine, like, how much damage, like, different armor types and such resist different damage types and you're supposed to switch. I just think fire's cool, so I just use the fire ones. Oh, although, speaking of Borderlands, while I have not clocked nearly as much time in that game as many other people have, I have watched a fair bit of, like, challenge runs and, like, videos of people playing Borderlands 2, so I know, like, a fair bit about, like, the weird specific things to it. But the main thing I've learned from watching Borderlands YouTube content is I'm apparently in the minority of people who really, really love Gage. Everything I've heard about Gage is people, like, shitting on her and talking about how dog shit she is outside of Anarchy. And even then, Anarchy is fucking annoying to use. But I love Gage, especially Anarchy builds. They're chaotic, stupid, and fun. Hey, we're missing one. Great. Okay, so there's at least one other person here who likes Gage, at least. That makes me feel a little bit better. I guess we'll just do one boss and then come back. And it's Gemini, so of course we have to ego and kill Contusion first. I mean, come on. What do you take me for? I enjoyed the hell out of Hollow Knight until I got to Soul Sanctum. Which I guess, you know, since, you know, I had a I was doing a Let's Play on it. I was halfway considering picking Hollow Knight back up and continuing my Let's Play, but I would have to like do a lot of practice to like get back in the loop of things. But that is one of the things I've been considering. I was thinking maybe going back to Hollow Knight after I finish Resident Evil, which I also need to finish. And we get Buddy in a Box. Not quite what I wanted, but I won't complain. Why do I feel extra slow? I think it's just because I got to 2 speed so quickly in the last run, I just feel slow now. I do like this guy, though. Whoever they are. I'm a fan of the Cupula Duplex Charm Tiers. Love to see you finish Hollow Knight. The endgame part of the game is so awesome. Well, if the endgame's cool, I have to get there. Crap. You're making me do stuff. I'll see about it. I forgot I installed the Horse Girls of the Apocalypse thing. I'm also super not jazzed about it being the Headless Horseman and now the Horseless Headman. Which, can I just... Another side tangent. Can I just say, I am so pissed off that that specific enemy I just killed in the game is called... Ooh. Little Horn's pretty dope. Is called the Headless Horseman's Head and isn't just called the Horseless Headman. That is so much funnier. I have no idea why Edmund didn't call the enemy that. That is such a missed opportunity. Maybe an Isaac too. Friendly Ball. Cool. Makes not allowing someone to convince you to play through a game for the end game will invite Final Fantasy XIV players. Oh. That's another game that I really want to play, but I just can't. Well, not can't, I just don't. I'm a big fan of MMOs, but it's really hard for an MMO to keep my attention. The last MMO I played... Not FF? Oh, I see. I thought that was the same person. But the last MMO that really kept my attention was Terra, which I don't think is even live anymore. But I thought the game was kind of fun. But I really want to get into Final Fantasy XIV. But the issue is I want to play as a Viera, and I would need to get like whatever expansion includes, you know, Viera as an option as the you know, one of the races you can play as. And I don't want to pay for DLC and a fucking subscription servers. Like, are you fucking kidding? Like, people, I keep bringing up ZA because it's a hot topic and everything, but people talk about like, oh, it's $100 for a full game. I don't want to pay a fucking annual fee and a DLC to just play the fucking rabbit. Are you kidding? Tell you what, if they add Burmesians as a playable race in Final Fantasy XIV, I'll suck it up and buy the game. But as it stands, unless there's some scenario that brings me just to have the thing, I probably ain't gonna play Final Fantasy XIV. Embrace catgirl life and play for free. I did play Coyote when I did the trial thing. But the entire time I was just bummed out that I wasn't playing as a Viera. So it's really bunny or nothing for me. Do I have? I do. Cool. Sorry, I got completely sidetracked and had to do a lot of talking with my hands just then. Friend Finder, loving all these active items. Just give me something cool at least. Split Viz is okay. These is kind of shit ass. And I don't want to see a speed bridge. Oh, we got a Holy Light buddy. Well, that's cool. I've never seen him before. Oh, I like him. Wait, is he random? No, he's doing like poison Cricket's body tiers and Holy Light tiers. What are you? That's so weird. Eee. Whatever the case may be, we really need to get our perfection, because the moment we do, Bighorn is going to be doing a lot of heavy lifting. The split viz is actually really, really helpful just as like a set it and forget it kind of buddy. Which, thank you for lighting up with an Instagram notification. I don't know why I still have that installed. I don't use it. I need to mute my phone. And let's play games with multiple species and pick literally anything but humans. Hi, yes, that's me. I am, if you couldn't tell by the fact of my existence currently and you seeing me, I'm not a fan of humans as, like, a playable species. I think that is the single most boring thing you could possibly pick, because, like, you are that in real life. Like, I guess to an extent that's probably a reason some people might play as humans, because, like, oh, I can make me, but, like, I don't fucking do that. I'm an OC artist. I want to play anything that isn't human, so I can do shit with it. Something good? Freaky. I won't complain. And I think... be a furry species, furry Jason, I'm all over it, yeah. I want more games that let you play something that is, like, as far as possible from being human. Like, I want to play as, like, a feral dragon. That's what I want. But I don't think that's gonna happen. The closest I got was the very, very small time I put into Baldur's Gate 3, I played as Dragonborn. That's about as close as I can get. Haven't played Stellaris. I'm just grab bar soap. Good pill? Bad pill. Very bad pill. Oh, didn't realize that's... Wow, okay. Thanks, Splitviz. Really coming in with a layup. Damn! I am now suddenly considerably less upset about getting Friend Finder, because, like, God, Red Maw. Okay, I'm just gonna hang out, like, right down here, and I'm gonna let Splitviz take care of it. Oh no, they killed Splitviz! Do I have the range? Yes. Okay, good. Red Maw is a non-issue. Good thing, because I am not... That was far too close. I didn't like that. I reached up to scratch my nose. WoW does have Anther Dragon Twins, but I did see that. Really a Dragon Race mod for Starbound? There is. Starbound's another game that I've always wanted to play more, but I always peter out at around the same time. Cool game, very moddable. BRB reinstalling Starbound. Entirely fair. I think I have it installed because, you know, it's such a tiny game. I just... Excuse my dad. It's just, I haven't played it, like, at all. All of this isn't great, but I guess I did just exploit range just then, so I guess we'll grab lump of coal. That way, if Krampus shows up, it's even more devastating, because I won't care. Mr. Dolly would be cool, but I don't think that's happening. I'm gonna see if I can squeak out a secret room with the 2 bombs that I have. Nope. Damn shame. Hate to see it. With that in mind, there's nothing left here, so screw it. Ooh, 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 more money? Yes! Lots of money. Hell yeah. Alright, I'm happy. Yoink. And it's also good. I don't want to leave that behind, man. Fuck. Trying to think. I guess I could, in theory, spend my holy card on the curse room, but I don't think it's gonna give me 7 cents. And it's not looking like I have much else of an option. Maybe the confessional drops a nickel and 2 pennies. Fuck it, Hail Mary. Oh my god. Oh my god. She's insane. All right. That is the most. That is the most use anyone has ever gotten out of a confessional, and I didn't even play it. What the fuck? Thank you, Edmund. Very cool. Also, cassette beats, which is practically a sandbox in the endgame. I did see my my friend Kleb. They played cassette beats, and I really like the style of that game. I think it's super cool. They played a lot of like random creature collectors for a while. And I think cassette beasts was like. The, like, battle sprites are very, like, Gen 5 Pokemon, where they're animated, but they're still, like, sprite work. I really like that style. Shoutouts to all the all of the like indie creature collectors out there. There's a lot of really cool ones. Kane's other eye. No. No. I think even the last time I streamed, or the time just before, I swore off of grabbing Kane's other eye on Tainted Lost because he killed me. So no. We continue to not get our fucking treasure rooms. At least this time it was not out of we can't use it, and more so out of spite and to prove a point. Yes, it is. I'm kind of sketched out to use coupon in this shop because it might grab the champion belt and I wouldn't be able to roll through it on a discount. So I think I might actually just hold on to... You know what I could do, actually? I could hold on to my coupon charge and not use it in the shop entirely and use it to get multiple Devil Deal items. That's probably what I'm going to do. And yes, it's very personal. We're going to use our... Going forward, we're going to use our coupon for Devil Deals specifically. Maybe a different strat is to literally just get as many devil items as I can muster. Who knows? Maybe that'll be the difference maker. I also appreciate the Koopa doing God's Flesh tiers, but I am not confident enough to use God's Flesh to any effect on Tainted Lost. I feel like you have to be a fucking psycho to do that. Exceptionally helpful. Far too risky. Don't like that. I will continue to rely on... on Little Horn for that. Alright, 14, which means we get you. And we get you to get you out of the way so I could get something. Oh, that's not... I don't like that. I don't like that at all, even. That makes me sad right in my hole. Hey, who is that? Ah, it's good that I checked. It's also fairly good where we are, because we can hide behind the holes, and we don't actually even have to worry about Grady Jr. I don't like the prospect of our regular boss being particularly easy, because that probably means our devil boss is going to be a pain in the ass, but I have an extra holy card, so I'm not going to worry too much about it. And the pestilence in war is kind of scary. I don't like it, but it's not awful. Moreover, now that we have perfection, our Little Horn's actually going to be doing a lot more. So I'm just going to focus on the positive and not worry about potentially fucking this up. Devil has. Oh, wow, I called it, didn't I? Oh boy, I can't wait to get Krampus's head. Oh wow, there it is. See you later. I guess we can use our coupon in the shop. And we got a pulse worm. I don't know why I bother. See you later. Our key wasn't on sale, right? Yeah. Wow, that was a eventful floor. Gonna take a swig of my coffee for no particular reason whatsoever. Let's hope it doesn't repeat for like a 9th time in a row. Why are coat hangers dope? Now we are at tier cap. Please give me a good shop. Oh, we got another item on sale. It's not an awesome item to start off, but the important thing is on sale. I do like Pahada too, but I don't think we're going to be able to do that. And we haven't really been seeing a whole lot of pills either way, so I'll probably just roll through the discounted item again. Please, for the love of God, give us anything in our treasure room. That's the good one? That's the good one. Alright, cool. That's the one we can actually use. I'm happy. And we'll just start off from the get-go with battery pack. D4 is kind of cool. And we get Pahada for free! For free? What do I owe you? Nothing. It's for free. D4 is kind of funny, but I think I'll probably just roll through it. Actually, you know what? The battery pack leading into D4, I feel like might be a sign. It would be really funny to just repeatedly roll myself with D4. I might do that because I am a big fan of funny. As much as I want to be over Tainted Lost Greed mode, I am a huge fan of funny. Don't like this at all. And that's why. Yay! I'm not even sure what hit me even. Very big important factor is actually being able to survive to do the funny thing. And parabytes and lumps are not how you do that. It is like sending me every, like, problem child in terms of enemies, like, ever. But it's okay, I have a lot of experience on Tainted Lost at this point. I'm not shitting my pants at all. I'm not, like, super stressed out at all whatsoever. I'm actually chilling like a villain right now. Yeah, I'm not sure what's up. I think it might be Streamlabs just being, like, stupid and not understanding how existence works. Because I can't... So, here's a side tangent, by the way. I'm going on all those, but I haven't been able to talk to you in a while. Streamlabs is dumb and stupid. And for whatever reason, I can't log into Streamlabs. I can't go to Streamlabs and log in with YouTube and be able to, like, look at all my, like, events and stuff. And the way I have to do it is I have Streamlabs OBS installed, even though I don't use it. I just use OBS Studio. And I'm already logged into my YouTube on Streamlabs OBS, so I just hit the dashboard button there, and it automatically signs me into Streamlabs on my browser. And that's how I can check my, like, events and stuff. But for whatever reason, I get an error 403 access denied thing, and I'm not allowed to log into my YouTube on Streamlabs for some reason, and it's really fucking annoying. So I'm guessing that may be why. That may be the weirdness. I'm not sure. But the point is, Streamlabs is really cool, and also we're going to do a funny, and we're going to get rerolled. Birthright. Okay, put a pin in that. We'll come back to that. Birthright's cool. Reroll. What do we got? We got Sucky Bub, Lil Siren, still have Lump of Coal, 9 volts kind of cool. Montezuma, no, we are re-rolling. Something good, please, come on. I mean, it's okay. Bev can join? No. Uh-huh. Do I wanna... There's not much I can do. I guess let's take these and then step out. There are so many very offensive things that I can't say on stream that I want to say after that. That is the dumbest, most obnoxious way I could have possibly died. Red Dingle spawned a red poop on top of me. Edmund, why the fuck is that a thing that can happen? Why is there no check to see where player is standing when Dingle spawns something? That is fucked up. I hate you, Edmund. You're a piece of shit and I hate you. Please keep making games. I'm looking forward to Mugenics. Oh, bibbity bobbity, I love Greed Mode so much. It kicks ass. To a degree, that's what I get for being silly and or funny. But it's alright, because we get a good starting item this time. That's about as much as I could ask for. Diploppity ploops. Yes, we are coming for that. Coming back for that. Unless... Not quite. That was extremely BS. We might be able to get Diploppity Ploops right now, but I genuinely think I'm just gonna buy the key first, get 3 pennies, come back and grab Diplopia then. More bombs. And nothing else I care about. Alright. Good treasure room. 2 for 2, please. It's Incubus at home, I guess. Could be way worse. Not super pumped about it, but... Oh, hold on. I need to offset. There we go. Alright, so 3 coins, and then we get Diploppity Ploops. That's a... I don't want to talk about it. Don't mention it, chat. If I see a single one of you mention it, then you probably won't get banned, but something's gonna happen. Alright, the Diploppity Ploops. And there's no card in here, because why the fuck would there be? It's fine. We just have regular basement, and we technically have Incubus. He's just a little slow. This is fine. If we just don't play stupid, we don't need a Holy Mantle. Play smart, and Tainted Lost is the easiest character in the game, because they just get better items. Right? It's all about perspective, Chathu. Chathu J Room. It could be an idea, you know, I never really thought about this. It could be an idea to Diploppity Ploops the money in a grade room. I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to go for our Devil and Diploops that. But it is definitely an idea to double all of the money that you get if you get like a really good shop. Tactical hit to inflict cockiness upon your... Yeah, you know what? Yeah, I like that one too. That's better. Diplopia could also be good in here. There's a lot of things you can do with Diplopia and in greed mode, but I think I am just going to commit to my Devil, because I do like double Devils. Emote. Is it stupid? It's just Monstro. Oh, but it's pink Monstro. I really don't like pink Monstro. I'm going to retract the negative things I directed toward Mr. McMillan just then. And I referred to him in the polite, formal way even, in hopes that he is kind to me with our Devil boss, so I can just get it, go in, get Giga Brim, and just have a great day. So I'm counting on you, Mr. McMillan, Edmund, Sir Edmund McMillan. Be kind to me, please. Hey, LJ, cool. It's gonna be really funny when I get egoed and just get got because it's green LJ. Alright, Edmund was kind to us. And now for a good Devil deal. Little Horn's back. Is it crazy that I don't really want to Diplopia this? Because there's no real point. Like, I'm crazy, right? Like, there's no point to Diplopia this. I don't think it rolls Little Horn twice if you have 2 copies of it. And I don't think Backstabber stacks. But but it would be incredibly dope if it did. There's also always the option for me to use Diplopia so I could get both. I think I'm just gonna grab Little Horn. As good as Backstabber is, I don't have Piercing, so it's not as awesome as it could be. And Little Horn is basically a guaranteed, like, insane damage bonus purely because we are guaranteed to get Perfection on Lost. That's the only reason. Any other scenario, I feel like that is a 50-50 on what you pick. Which, speaking of, I actually am going to blow this up in hopes for some money and some better items going in. Hey! There you go. It doesn't look like I'm going to get 3, but I am at least going to get a damage up, which I will never complain about. And speed's up okay. Speed up's okay. I don't think Backstabber would have been good. I believe you're mostly attacking from front. Yeah, pretty much. I'm with Tainted Lost, I'm mostly concerned about getting damage on target and not specifically where I'm shooting them. I feel like Little Horn's the play, but I can definitely see an argument for taking Backstabber there. Just because it's like an absolutely cracked item. Flooded Caves. We're gonna die, by the way. Ooh, holy card, please. Holy card, holy card. Yes! Thank you, Edmund. Okay, are any of these also really good? Reverse Chariot's kind of good. Kind of wanted Diplopia the holy card. Just as insurance, you know? Oh, this is kind of stacked too. Oh, shit. I think I Diplopia the shop, honestly. SMB Superfan Glass Eye. And an active item that I can actually use. I think I Diplopia the shop, honestly. It's between the shop and the holy card. Oh, no. Hey, it's not between them. Because it can be both. Duh. Obviously, you just move it in here, and you do the whole bitch. Of course. Look at me fucking using with my thonker for once, not just making a decision willy-nilly. I hope you're paying attention, chat, because that was one of very few times where my brain functions properly. Very happy about that Diplopia. Very happy. Now we have insurance, we have a good active item, and going forward, we will have a butt ton of stats. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna grab Glass Eye. Just, this is less damage, but it's, you know, it's an all stats up. But I do like the extra bonus to luck here because it's going to make Little Horn slightly more common. It's okay. it's something we can take at least. I am super pumped about Blue Candle, honestly. This is genuinely such a strong active item. Red Candle's okay too, but Blue Candle especially is crazy. Because it's time-based, it's not HP-based. You don't have to worry about your fire getting shot away. Plus, for stationary bosses, like, for example, a Problem Red Maw, they will be vaporized. Reduced to atoms. I'm feeling pretty good about this all of a sudden. I do, of course, wish we got a devil that I could realistically Diplopia, but, I mean, getting a good shop to Diplopia on top of a holy card, there's not much more I could have asked for. Come on. There you go. Alright. Go in here, grab our Glass Eye. And Mr. Dolly. I don't think Mr. Dolly is going to be happening, but I appreciate that he shows up. I'm just happy to see him. Homie deserves it. Oh, what the hell? Oh, okay. Little annoying, but out of all the bosses it could have been. think I hit him away from my fire. Whoopsie doodle. We might actually... No, I don't think... Not quite Mr. Dolly capable. Can't see Mr. Dolly normally because I use a mod that replaces it with for a me plushie. That's fair. Oh, you know, that's a great... Because, like, you know, the sprite works, like, way easier than regular. I could totally just make my own mod where it's little Vixie. A little marketable Vixie plush. That'd be fun. I'm gonna do that. I'm using the, like, unique Mr. Dolly's thing, but just to have, like, a little me, that'd be great. LJ and Chubb. Being genuinely very kind to me. Will the kindness continue with our devil deal? No. Just a flat out no, it won't. Unless she gives me a lump of coal. Nope. Honestly, legitimately, I feel like this is also a really good choice for an active item right now, but I was literally just talking up how good Blue Candle is, so I have to make a statement here. Not looking like we're gonna get Mr. Dolly. Unless there happens to be literally nothing in here. Cool. Alright, well, no Mr. Dolly for us. Unless... Calling to me like the Green Goblin mask. It's calling to me like the Green Goblin mask, but from this specific angle. Alright, we're out of here. Reception was a little fuzzy, it's fine. Yeah, I remembered that as I was placing the bomb down. Another all stats, and Dead Tooth is a really good item. It does a shocking amount of damage. It might save me from some contact damage at some point. I wish it was something better. Mama Mega. Funny and cool. Hilarious even. I don't think I care. Also, what is with the tree keys? Holo Expert knows about the tree keys. Hey, what the fuck? There's 5 keys on this screen right now because we have the 3 that we can buy and the 2 from Latchkey. What the fuck? I mean, I'm buying Latchkey, which honestly I'll just do right now because it's gonna pay for the next 2 floors. But like, what the hell? Silver room. Give me the silver room. Huh? Ah, ha ha ha. Oh ho ho. Be good to me, Soul the Keeper.
Soul of the Keeper.
Ah. Oh, just spat in my mouth. I'm gonna move my holy card into this room here, and then I'm gonna take the black rune with me, except that I can't because that would delete my holy card. The brain's working today, but it's working at like 75% capacity. 2 all stats up. 2 all stats up. This means Magic Mush soon, of course. Gonna make sure. Okay, yeah, we're just gonna hang out for a little bit. There's unfortunately peeping globins, so I just said fuck it. I, on one hand, appreciate that it's this one specific enemy, but I'm also a super not big fan of that enemy. Especially on Tainted Lost. Again, more of him. And Needles this time. Wait. I forgot that Needles can actually jump over gaps while Pin cannot. Yeep. Fat Fat sacks. I remember what they're called. These guys are fat sacks, and they're my least favorite enemy in the entire game. Fine, it's fine, it's good. We're fine. I might just reroll that, honestly. Yeah, I haven't done a reroll in a while. It's Returnus. Coupon. Yes, actually. You know what? Yes. Hi, Little Siren. Good to see you. We're gonna keep Blue Candle with us for the boss fight, but when we do our devil boss, we'll come back and grab Coupon so we can coupon our devil deal. Especially now that we can guarantee that we're not getting Krampus. Big preach on the two very easy bosses. I have 500-ish hours, 2 dead gods, and I'm playing for a while and couldn't name more than like 4 enemies. I've made it generally a like a note for me to remember a lot of the enemy names so I can be specific on who I complain about. But I appreciate the ego hit that you're running 500 hours with 2 dead gods, and I still haven't gotten my first one with almost 1,000 hours. That's really cool. Oh, didn't grab perfection. Really? Just super gluttony. And 2 regular, or not gluttony, sloth. A super sloth and 2 sloths. Very, very kind of you, Edmund. So far, the run is going well. The build, I feel, in terms of bossing, is lacking. So I really need some big hitters on the way to Ultra Greed. I just name all of them. That one annoying, that one killed. That's fair. 500 hours on Steam playing on console. Oh, okay, yeah, that'd do it. I've just had it on Steam. Oh, hey, a lump of coal. I guess conjoined progress is kind of cool. This imp is pissing me off. Because my shot speed sucks. Okay, thank you, Fate's Reward. Sure. Free baby. Lump of coal. And we go back and we grab our blue candle because I love this shit. I guess I could kill those guys with a candle. Maybe they drop something cool? No, just spiders. I don't think there's anything else here for me, so moving onward. Good card, bad card? Good thing I checked. Almost forgot. Okay, we're going back up to the shop real quick. Fuck it. Why not? Reroll. Please. Nothing on sale, unfortunately. Which makes me kind of want to do it more, but at the same time, Jesus Juice is here. And I don't hate it. Alright. Oh, still not feeling super awesome about our bossing damage, because we only really have raw stats going for us, aside from Little Horn. So, maybe a mucormycosis, maybe an explosivo, maybe a euthanasia. Just, we need more tier effects. Our stats are okay. We need something to like really. We need a big force multiplier. The large zit is not that, but I mean it's not a terrible item. Wow, this is fucking trash. I kind of want to use my 2 cents just to get this out of the way, cause like, bruh. We'll get rid of it. Also bad purely because Paws showed up, but at least there's an item I can actually grab. Can I kill you with the... No, just the keepers. Which I will do real quick. Womp. Hello, 1%. Good to see you. Hell yeah. Alright. Feeling pretty jazzed about that. Can't wait to lose it. I went quiet just then. I just really don't want to lose this run all of a sudden. Aye. At least this is the last wave, so I can purely just worry about them. Alright. Team sale's coming soon. Winter's on its way. Almost Christmas time. Don't worry about it. More video games should have antler cosmetics, and this isn't by it. Honestly, I agree. Antlers are super cool. My dragon Sona, Ember, I made her horns specifically like antlery just because I think they look cool. I want more antler cosmetics. Body cosmetics too. More damage, more T rate. Ain't never gonna complain about that. Cage is kind of scary. It's alright. Especially because it decided to do the roly-poly and not immediately try to smash me. Sweet. And red carrion queen again. Hot diggity duggy. And they say there's no such thing as a free lunch. Oh, double cage. Cool. Does the green one jump? Yes. Both of them proceed to jump. Thank God for this hole in the floor right there. That made that so much less scary. Good devil. Decent devil. I do like black powder now. If I'm quick about it, that is very handy for specifically killing a lot of trash mobs. But I will grab this to bring our tier rate up to relatively cap, and there's nothing much else I care about. That was a very successful floor. Still not really vibing with the fact that I don't have super crazy bossing damage, but I mean, it's working. Hello, welcome. Good to see you. For one skin for, I forget which multiplayer PvP FPS it was, but it would turn your character into basically a bush and it was OP as heck. I remember like in like super OG Fortnite, you could pick up a bush and wear it. Ooh, this is pretty good. What do you give on Shoal? Do you have a devil item on Shoal? Yes. Okay, we might be grabbing Pandy Box. You're grabbing Pandy Box. Oh, cool. It is the most quality 0 item I have ever seen because it doesn't do anything. Hot diggity duggy. Love that. Super pumped about that even. I'll fucking grab it, but like, jeez. Treasure room good? Remember that thing I mentioned about me not being nearly crazy enough to use God's Flash on Tainted Lost? Grab it, but... I'm afraid that Little Horn is probably going to be our closest thing that actually gives us bossing damage. Which isn't a whole lot, but I guess it's quite literally better than nothing. Alright, got him. That triple shot guy, whatever he's called, I was really primarily focused on taking him out. Okay, we're alive. Oh boy. Oh my god. Let me take a second to recharge with some coffee. That'll calm my beating heart. God's Flesh is good now, I'm happy that I am too. Still not quite crazy enough to use it on Tainted Lost, but I do appreciate that they actually did shit with it and made it not, like, a detriment for a lot of enemies. The premium skin that had very high amounts of air pocket. Ah, okay. When I think of someone disguising themselves as a bush, I just think back to like OG Fortnite. I didn't play it much, but I played it enough. That doesn't actually do anything because we're at max tier 8. So we're just gonna reroll. It's also crap. Yeah, the one thing I was hoping for was to be able to do green mode with Tainted Lost more. That's what I always wanted. I saw the holy card, don't you think I didn't? But like, wow, look at that R key. Can't wait to do it more. I guess the size down would be good. So we'll probably grab Mini Mush and then leave, but... yeah, go figure, I'm not going to be grabbing RK. Oh, right, the R key. Well, we'll just grab our Mini Mush and be on our way. And nothing else in here, or what? I'm honestly surprised, like, I wasn't waiting for Silksong, because, you know, at the time that it was really being talked about, I hadn't played Hollow Knight yet. But I'm surprised Silksong came out. I was fully expecting it to get cancelled, like, 9 times over. Super pumped for all the people who were waiting for it. But then again, I had a very similar thing for me to happen. I'm finally going to be able to get the Zephyr Conqueror skin once the 31st rolls around in Warframe. I've been waiting that for 9 years. Was stuck in... oh yeah, because they were just having too much fun with it. Betrayal could be kind of good in specific scenarios, and there's like literally nothing else to grab, so... missing out on Bookworm progress, I probably wasn't going to get anyway. Not seeing any way to blow stuff up, so we're just going to move on to the next floor. You know what they need to do to make Death's List not suck nearly as hard? At least make it so it's not just a chance to give you an item or a stats bonus, and if you kill things in order, you're guaranteed to get something, and not just be like, hey, you know how you did that thing that's like next to impossible if you have anything that's AoE or you have familiars? You might get it. That's kind of cool. Ooh. The Death's List is such a dog shit. I don't know how I didn't get buffed with Repentance Plus. Every digital store selling Silksong was crashing on the day of it. Yeah, I'm not surprised. It's like how so many people are, like, whenever a new COD game comes out, people complain about, like, the, or any FPS, really. A new competitive FPS comes out, and everyone's complaining, like, oh, the servers are dog shit, and they're playing day one. And it's like, no shit, there's, like, 500,000 people all playing at the exact same time. Of course, the servers are shit. We're just gonna blow up the restock and see if I get something super cool. Starter deck's pretty cool. Holy card? Nope. No holy card. Oh, no, I missed on Straw Man. Oh, no. Yeah, we'll just blow you up and be on our way. When did I get Mega Bomba? I also totally forgot I had Black Candle, but I won't talk about that. Oh, hold on. I have 10 coins. Is there anything in here that I want to grab? No, not really. I could grab Straw Man, but I ain't gonna. Lucky on the boat for Skong very late and didn't have to suffer through it. That's fair. Curse of Darkness on the shop could be way worse. I'm very thankful that it wasn't like Curse of the Blind or something. Thin Odd Mushroom, we got a restock. There's a Hierophant card up here. Not super awesome. I'm gonna blow this guy up, because, like, what the fuck is he gonna do? I guess I didn't really need to have a use for keys, but, I mean, you saw what he gave me. Yeah, we'll lose a damage for tier 8 up. Then, oh, rare fun guy transformation. How I'm getting that so often tonight. We're gonna. I kind of want to buy box in case it's a holy card. Gonna. Whoa! Whoa! It happened! Whoa, it's crazy! I think this is a separate run. Nope, this is the all stat. You were right. Oh my god. Derek, you were right. Those all stats all led to a magic mush. That's crazy. Hell yeah. Cool. Oh, and there's a strength card here even. All right. Hell yeah. And then random crap. Wow. Okay, cool. Still not super pumped about our bossing damage, but I may be proven wrong. Is this anything? No. I'm just gonna go in here and I'm gonna pop our strength card and I'm just gonna blitz through this. Boink. Wow. Oh, I got scared by my pentagram. Whoop. I will straight up brute force you. I have perfection and Little Horde. I don't care. Apparently that doesn't work anymore. Okay. You cunt. It's fine. That's what we had the other holy card for. Whew. All right, we're getting close. He looked away for 1 second and magic happened. Magic mush happened even. Very funny, I know. Absolutely hysterical. I'm gonna go for big players here. Holy card. I have starter deck. And I'm gonna make a play here. I'm gonna keep rolling through this. Hello. Hello, skipping boss challenge. Or devil challenge, I mean. Yep, that's what I wanted, baby. Alright, we now have 2 holy cards for the Ultra Greed fight. And the new Joker. Horror Babylon is dope, and I love it, and we're grabbing it. Alright, we have 19 damage and 7 tier rate. We have 19 damage, 7 tier rate, and 3 Holy Mantles going into the Ultra Greed fight, unless I completely skill issue this boss here. This is looking pretty good. I don't want to jinx it, but this could potentially be. I'm not going to say this is the run, but it has potential to be the run, because I'm pretty sure our bossing damage still isn't awesome. It's okay. I am not sure how much boss armor bloat has, but it looked like our bossing damage was okay. I'm feeling pretty sketched out about specifically Ultra Greed, but we might be good to go. And we already got our Devil. We have our 2 Holy cards. They have a 7 tier 8. I forgot what the items have. I forget where the rest of it's coming from, but most of it is coming from my Thin Odd Mushroom, because it got buffed in Repentance Plus to be able to break the soft tier cap. And now it's way better of an item. One's a beggar. Honestly, unless there's something super awesome in here, kind of. More luck would mean more. More luck would mean more. What you call it? Little Horn, and that's where a lot of our boss damage is coming from. But Skeptic, I think you need more boss damage. I do need more boss damage. You're correct. You're absolutely correct. So yeah, I'm just gonna grab my other holy card so I don't forget it. And I'm going to hit this once, and if it rerolls, it rerolls. Otherwise, I'm going to buy Mom's Pearls and then buy whatever shows up after it. Alright, there's the fate. Something good. It's damage. It is damage. You know what this run is lacking? Like, basically any other tier effect that isn't Little Horde. That's what this run's lacking. HP ups? Honestly, looking at my items, not really. I got quite a few. Not that I do anything, but, you know, whatever. And this is just a Queen of Hearts, yeah. Okay. I'm not super looking forward to this. It's just a matter of getting through the boss room before Ultra Greed and not looking like an idiot. Okay. I think that extra 1 bit of damage is good. So this is going to get pretty intense. I am going to fully lock in to try and get this over and done with. So I'm going to go ahead and just turn up the music a little bit. Like 2 pips. And here we go. Cross your fingers, gamers. That pentagram, though. This is exactly what I was afraid of. Our bossing damage sucked. Deep breaths, everyone. Wipe off your palms. Let's fucking go! Oh, Reverse Fool has appeared in the basement! And I only used 1 Holy Mantle. Which in theory, I didn't even need the other one. Oh my god. Fuck this. Fuck this. Fuck this so much. Oh my god, I'm so fucking pumped. I never have to do this again except for the 2 other times I have to do it for Infinity %, but that is a long way down the road. No, you were still very right, Calico. My bossing damage sucked. I needed so much more, but we'll just donate to the Greed Machine for funsies. No more of that. Oh, feels amazing. Feels great. Feels awesome. Loving it. Okay, so with that, we're not done with the stream just yet. Wow, we actually cracked that out in just like in under 2 hours. I was expecting to be here I was expecting to be here way longer on specifically Greed mode. But we're not done quite yet. Because to unlock Sacred Orb, we still have to beat the Beast as Tainted lost, which in theory should be way easier, because the Beast is not too particularly hard a boss fight. Surprising how many people I've seen complaining about the machine jamming, and when I see their screens, they have like 12%. Yeah. See, the thing I'm interested about is I have a mod installed for the Beast, and I'm sure there's at least a couple of here. couple people here know which one I'm talking about. And while it is the safe for work version, I'm still not sure how YouTube's gonna feel about it. But I'm not turning it off, so we're gonna find out. I've had worse in my videos that Snowy has edited into videos, so we're gonna find out if YouTube likes it or not. I like it. No more greed mode, which I need to turn the music back down. There we go. Hey, pretty good. Yeah, sometimes bosses are frustration generators on stream, and cakewalks like cakewalks the next stream. Yeah, it's not like that was like the 5th attempt at trying to beat Ultra Greed this stream. That was the first time I got to him, and then I washed him, even though my bossing damage wasn't crazy. Is it the very last greed mode? No, it is not, because I still have a whole lot of Tainted Eden to be doing. Because I was saving both Tainted Even and Tainted Lost for streams, but I started doing Tainted Lost on videos as well. But depending on how tonight goes, we might be finishing Tainted Lost on stream, and we might do a run or two of Tainted Eden. Buffalo would be awesome. I'm unfortunately lacking a blank card, so we're just gonna go ahead and use our holy card so I don't die. I still need to shake off like the adrenaline and like the jitters from beating Ultra Greed. I feel like I'm gonna mess up because I'm still kind of like jumpy. And maybe the caffeine from drinking coffee this whole time is probably not helping with that either. Hard to say. Name it up. He's like Tainted Eden until they fix the D4 glitch. Yeah, that's fair. What the frig? This is a weird ass room. I'm not grabbing IBS. That is the biggest piece of garbage that I would ever even consider grabbing, and I'm not considering it. However, Ghost Pepper's fucking dope. And we actually grab our Buffafa. Yeah, no, I'm very surprised about that. Never seen that before. Upset that one of them was fucking IBS, but I mean, Ghost Pepper for free. That's pretty dope. You know what? Actually, I was just thinking just now, because obviously I'm not going to be doing I'm not going to be doing a video this week, because that's why I'm streaming. I was trying to fix my sleep schedule and everything, which I meant to mention on the pre-stream, but I forgot. So I'll do that now. I'm trying to fix, or I was trying to fix my my sleep schedule, because it was completely borked from the break I took, because obviously I wasn't keeping myself to as strict a sleep schedule as I was, because I wasn't doing YouTube stuff. But there was a point to that. Trying to fix my sleep schedule, so there was something, and that was a segue to something, and then I forgot. Yeah, I fully agree, yes. I guess for the time being, unless I happen to remember what the original point I was going to bring up is, the point was that I was trying to fix my sleep schedule, and that's why I'm streaming right now. Because I've largely fixed it. I woke up at like 3 a.m. this morning, which at least is in the a.m. and early in the morning. I usually like to wake up around 6 or 7. Psycho, I know, but I like having that extra time to like wake up before I start doing stuff. No, not grabbing IBS. Busy writing for we keep that grind going. That's entirely fair. I should write more. I should really write. I have so much lore. I have so much OC lore that I need to write down on so many of my OCs, especially Vixie and by extension Ember. Which in itself, there's a lot of lore to that statement. Especially because I'm in a bit of a delirium from sleep deprivation with the previous 2 sicknesses basically breaking the sleep schedule. How are you doing, by the way? I know I don't talk in the Discord much, but I lurk all the time. So I noticed you've been struggling with, it was food poisoning and then like the flu or something you mentioned. I know one of them was food poisoning. Either way, I hope you're doing much better. Oh, Bamba. Stuck in concept hell for my next book and it's been terrible. That is fair. Oh, on the topic of like OC lore and everything, just a little treat for you on stream and whoever might be watching this VOD on Coyote Plus just now. A video idea I've had in mind, and also I've written some of the script for, is basically just info dumping, like abridged versions of like a lot of my OC's lore, because obviously Vixie's in the forefront because like she's me, but at the same time there are other characters I have that are present on my YouTube channel, namely Snowy being my editor, haha. So I figured it might be kind of fun to just like dedicate a video to me info dumping lore about the characters that would be relevant to my YouTube channel and characters that like are immediately related to them, whether that be actual relation or, you know, just they are characters that connect to the characters you would know in some way. And I've written down the part on Snowy, and I think the next one I have queued up for that script was Rosie. And that's about as much as I've written down so far. I'm not sure if... Honestly, I didn't even notice that we fought Dooku Flies because I was busy yapping. But I'm not sure if that will end up being a video because I have tons of... You should see the Notes app on my phone. There are so many scrapped video ideas. But that does seem like something I could have a lot of fun with. Because I was thinking about also doing like sort of like a draw my lifestyle. Not actively, you know, recording myself drawing, but like making little doodles to accompany the different like explanations and stories about my OCs and stuff. As of now, I still sound like death and my lungs are irritated, also passing out every so often. Hui. At least you're not literally dying. I just remembered I was supposed to write tonight. Instead, I'm grinding Hollow Knight while watching stream. Lamau. I love procrastinating. I love contributing to people procrastinating because it gives me the illusion of being important. Oh, I have a pill. No, it's so cool. I need to remember I'm fighting Beast. So I need to find the Fool card on Depths 2. And also I need to not go all path. Yes, of course. As an artist with very likely undiagnosed ADHD, procrastinating is a favorite hobby of mine. Just kidding, it sucks and I hate it. That's probably our secret room right there. Right? There's nothing blocking... Yeah, that's totally our secret room. And it's merely okay. Unless I get an extra bomb, I don't think I'm going to bother blowing up that nickel guy. Yeah, I did that a lot when I was trying to unlock Mega Mush and get all marks on regular characters. I think I attribute that largely to me not being fully in the swing of Isaac when I did that. Because at that point, when I was doing that, I still, there was so many items I didn't know what they did. And now I'm like I'm polar opposite. I know what like every item does, even if I've never had it before. And it's gotten to a point where when I play co-op with my brother who doesn't know almost anything on Isaac, even without internal item descriptions, I would be able to rattle off every item, what it does, just from off rip. So I'm hoping I won't forget Beast this time. Also, I agree, EU decap attack. So we get cube. Alright. Piercing Spectral. Never complain about that. Good shop, maybe? Okay. I want to grab Red Stew just to blitz through our boss. So I think I will blow up this guy. Reduce! Watched a stream of Isaac Trivia with a bunch of streamers and did so well I would have technically... I have rewatched Another Matt's Isaac quizzes so many times, and that is genuinely a big reason why I know so much about this game. I just keep rewatching Another Matt's like quiz videos. They're so much fun. That's the great thing about Isaac. It's always here if you ever want to come back. Knew it. Knew it was gonna be blood. That's why I wanted Red Stew. Perish. And Pentagram. Mom's Knife. Fine. I don't like Mom's Knife, but I mean it's a banger item. I just don't want to admit it. Think about getting a stream deck for Christmas, so maybe that makes. I really need to get a stream deck. Actually, that's a good idea. My sister mentioned to me like that. Hey, she likes to be really early about it, so she messaged me saying, "Hey, send me a Christmas list." Maybe I should see about getting a stream deck, because I don't have enough keyboard space really for a lot of the binds that I want to do. But getting a stream deck might be helpful for that. But I was also thinking about being cringe and seeing about getting like a lot of the Wings of Fire books, because I need so many more books. I have like no books to read. On top of me just liking reading, I have like nothing to do when the power goes out, which is really frustrating. So I was thinking about like, okay, I haven't read anything since like basically high school. So what do I like? What makes up my personality? Well, I read basically nothing but fantasy novels in high school. And also I'm super obsessed with dragons. So let's think about like dragon-focused fantasy books. And then like all that comes up is Wings of Fire. And that's it. Because here's a little factoid about you. That trope that is in like every fantasy thing ever, where like dragons are going extinct for one reason or another. I hate that so much. Why can't dragons just exist? Why do they have to be like going extinct, or you know, they're trying to make them go extinct because they're like evil or whatever? Why the fuck can't we just have dragons? Why does every story need to be like, oh, the dragons are going extinct and riders are a dying breed? Am I throwing a science at the Aragon books? Yes. Do I still read those? Yeah. But like, it's beside the point, so don't worry about. Oh! 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 The sight read is insane! Huh. Okay. I would really prefer not to lose this run with Mom's Knife, Cricket's Head. That was fucking random. But I'm not seeing a whole lot of holy cards. Streaming is very intimidating, especially for someone like me who, fun fact, I have crippling social anxiety. I am terrible with people. So being like put on a pedestal to be like, hey, monkey dance. You're just like, you know, the guy like spinning like the calliope thing, and I'm wearing like the little fez and like doing a dance on top of it. That stresses me out like to an insane degree. It's only after like the first 20 minutes where I'm like warmed up to it that I can really like get into streaming. Holy card? Nope. No holy card. See Forever is good though. Lump? I didn't have an active item. Speaking of scary, I have a really good build and no Holy Mantle. Don't take me to Flooded Caves. Alright, that's good at least. If I was the lore master, I'd say the dragons would be going extinct due to something like disease. Yeah, it's fair. I just... I like dragons too much. I don't want them to be going away. That's my main thing. So that's a big reason why I was looking into specifically like getting the Wings of Fire books to read, because they have nothing to do with people. It's all about dragons, which is what I would want, because people are boring and dragons are cool. All right, let's think about this here. We're going analog stick for this one. All right, we're not losing this run right yet. Humans are going extinct, we dragons are hunting, and that, yeah, that's a great idea. I like that. Let's do that. Don't like Mom's Knife. Yeah, let's do this. We'll just poke him with it. Fuck it. Poke. Appreciate all the trinkets. I have perfection and I don't care. Holy card? No. I think it would be really, really interesting to see a book series where, like, dragons are hunting humans to extinction, but it's not like a horror series or anything where the dragons are the bad guys, and it's just like, yay, the humans are dying. I think that'd be really funny. Lodestone. I don't think that's particularly helpful with Mom's knife. And I don't trust it, so I'm going to leave it behind. Ooh. Maybe potentially we get another magic mushy? I missed one. Dragon's locked in. Don't like walking around with no holy metal in a really good build. I think some of the colonies had fallen and the uplifted with the soul survivors, but it's been at least a decade since I explored that. That actually reminds me of before I got into like really fleshing out the like world and story that like Vixie exists in and everything. I had originally planned, because I always wanted to write something, because, you know, I love books, love them to death. I wasn't using my agency forever, but we have another one now. There was this story that I was going to write, but didn't end up doing, because, you know, Vixie's world and all, they took the forefront. Where basically, what's the best way I can describe it? It's sort of like the whole thing of, like, you know, the forces of hell are rising up, but it's not actually hell, it's like its own separate thing, where basically the souls of people who died, but, you know, with like unfinished business or whatever, you know, typical ghost stuff, they would come back as like these shadowy like apparition versions of whoever they died as, and they were called like the Forsaken was what I called them. And there was this whole story to it where there was like this organization called Oasis that their whole purpose was to like defend humanity from the Forsaken. And God, there's so much. There was so much to it that I was thinking, because like this was like my big thing that I wanted to write before I got into like, you know, writing stuff about Vixie and everything. But there was so much to it that I've just forgotten, and it makes me angry. I have thought about bringing back some of the like key talking points from that story and working. Ooh, horsebill, something cool. No. Oh, why did I do that? I thought about taking some key talking points from that story and working it into this new lore I put together, but there was so much to it that I'm not sure how I would do that. Yeah, that's Edmund being funny. What do you explode keepers when you have ghost pepper? I'm stupid. That's really the only reason. I'm just a dumbass. And / or it's funny. Take it back. Good pill? Just didn't do anything. Telepills. I'm not grabbing lodestone. I guess pseudo homing would be okay, but I don't trust it. Hey, look, I have 2 knives now. Hot diggity duggy. One of them does something, barely, and the other doesn't. Oh boy. Which one am I talking about? You decide. I probably should have bipped around a little more to see if I could find my super secret. I don't think I got it last 4, did I? I can't remember. You caught me in a yap session talking about like books and shit. Bloody crown doesn't literally mean anything to me. Who all saw that coming? I saw it coming. I knew it was going to be a stupid enemy like that. Rip the run. Run's dead. Good? Might be an omen. Might not be. We're going to play it by ear and see how it goes. See, a lot like with the greed mode just then, the big issue isn't going to be the beast fight itself. It is going to be getting there. That's the deciding factor. The decider. Fucking infamy masks, I swear to God. That room has to be like top 5 worst rooms in the game. Oh. Intuition. The world's fastest conjoined, maybe? If we get Buddy in a box in the shop, I might honestly just grab it just for, like, instant conjoined. It's not super awesome. It actually reduces your stats, but, like, for the culture, you know? I do appreciate that we got regular basement, though. I feel like I get this so rarely nowadays. Room can go eat crayons. Yes, it can. And not even like the good tasting ones, like the green ones. The ones that no one wants. Alright, blank card in the shop, maybe? No, but we do get Mom's key, and that's pretty tits. Definitely coming back for that. Assuming I get the money. Which I need 2 pennies, so I would hope that's not too much to ask for. Are you one of the penny dropping ones, or are you the battery one? Neither. It doesn't matter either way. Cool. Hey, maybe we'll get like the exact one time anyone would be happy to get Pageant Boy for as their boss item. And no Pageant Boy. Sometimes you can get money in here. Bless you. No money, just keys. Did I even get a dono in here? I did. I have plenty of dono, it's fine. I think Mom's key's worth it. Item is absolutely cracked. Speaking of cracked, I do have 1 bomb. That could be the secret. That could be the secret. That could be the secret. I would say these are both pretty likely. I'm gonna go with this one. My gut's telling me that one. Alright. Yeah, baby! That's what I was waiting for. I didn't have to blow up my donut machine. It's fine. Get richer, the rich get richer, whatever. Something I think about, like, a lot, probably more than a normal person would. How much of my vocabulary on a regular basis is comprised of old/dead memes and SpongeBob references? It's gotta be a good amount. Ooh, Soul of Isaac. I think we're definitely going to use that on the devil, unless we can get pedestal item in our shop. Not our shop, our secret room. This is dope. I want this. Will I get it? Who knows? Definitely not from that guy. Cool room. Appreciate that room. Really? Does Gemini still not give conjoined progress? You know what? It's Edmund's game. He's the decider. So what if this item's flavor text is literally conjoined friend? Why the hell would that give conjoined progress? Yeah, you know what it is? It's just the fact that Eduardo McChicken, he lives on a higher plane than the rest of us. He's thinking like 3 dimensions ahead. Yeah, at least Seraphim got changed. I'm gonna give Seraphim progress now, but apparently Gemini isn't conjoined enough to give conjoined progress. Thank you, Rainmaker, very cool. Contract from Bow is pretty good, but so is Ocular Rift. All of this is pretty good. I could grab Lil Brim for conjoined, but honestly, I think I'm gonna grab Ocular Rift. I do really like it, and it looks cool. Oh, Dross! I was just looking forward to dying. The stars. Whoop. Apple. I'm not looking forward to losing this run because this had potential to be really good. This had such potential to be awesome. This was going to be such a good run, and I'm going to lose it. Damn it. He fucking came for me. God help him, he tried his best. Restock, be kind, give me... Oh, blue map's kind of tits. But I want to restock to get cards. Blue map's really good, I like it. Apparently, yeah. No, I don't want a reverse card. That's really cool and I appreciate it, but that's not what I'm looking for. I need survivability here. I have the makings of, like, everything else. Oh, I can keep trying. This is gonna be a Horf. Oh, no. At least it didn't kill me, but, like... That was good. Reverse Death. This is Book of the Dead card. Humbling Grundle. It's really, really good. Oh, I made bad decisions. Oh, no. I'm gonna lose the cool run. Well, another cool run. Probably use my reverse death in here. Or actually, what if I get blub? No, I'll just get it in here. I don't care enough. I think I did get one of the black bonies though, which is cool. Oh, hold on. Okay, thanks for coming around, Calico. Good luck with whatever you're doing. Holy card! Oh, thank you. I'm gonna credit that one to Calico. Whew. Reverse moon, you say? I am a fan. I'm a big fan of that. Not so much a fan of that, but I appreciate the consideration to give me a reverse moon. Seeing it was cool. Speaking of seeing stuff, I'm gonna let's see. Relax. Luck up. Gonna break these just in case I get a Horf. Health up. Could be worse. Strength, Sun, Lovers. Speed down. Great. Probably take the Strength and just move on. Which, now that I actually have... Never mind. Why that changed the relax pill to shit speed up voice lines. That's a great idea. That was a great idea for mod. The only like voice line changing thing I have is the balls mod, obviously. Damn near necessity. Colosamia, we are dying. Great. And I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. Been a long day without you, my friend. And I'm somehow still alive, but like whatever, I guess. Guppy Eye, Guppy Borf, Guppy Hairball, that's what it's called. Guppy Eye, thank you. I would love to take Cracked Crown, however, I kinda need perfection, because like, Apple and Ocular are really all I'm going for. Beethoven real sounds is, yeah, it's fair. I don't want to do flip side. I could do flip side because it gives me a second chance to like roll at the shop. And I'm probably gonna die anyway. I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna do flip side. If I die, I die. I've already resolved that I'm gonna die anyway. And if I don't, hey, I'll look like a gamer. That enemy needs to be removed from the game, legitimately. Fucking Lazy Matman talks about fucking Turlet being an RNG. That enemy is RNG. Laser guided directly to my asshole. Alright, Curse of the Blind, let's fucking do it. Death certificate? Use Metrodome because it's funny, I guess. Hey, maybe I'll get blank card, and it'll use my my holy mantle. It's bound to happen at some point. It's like a, what, 1 in 729 chance? And that means there's a chance. I think it's 723, actually. I remember 7 and 2. They're in there somewhere. Ooh, look up, Penny. 2, in fact. Whoa. My shop's probably up here. That's probably the boss down there. This guy's gotta stop. Oh wow, redemption. First player to ever use boomerang. True! Real fact. And it was completely incidental. I kinda wanna blow up my donut just to see what that blind is, but... Oh, what if it's blank card? Gonna do it. I have to be sure. It wasn't. It was damage, but it wasn't. Once again, forever no blank card for me. It'll happen at some point. Whether that is before or after I full mark Tainted Lost is yet to be determined. Blighted Ovum's fine. Maybe Small Rock? Nope. Getting plenty of damage today. Hopefully that actually fucking goes somewhere. Oh shit, I forgot to pick up the soul hearts. Oh no, oh, no. We're gonna lose the run now. Man, I should have looked at chat first. It would have reminded me. Anyway, moving on with my life. Did that sound like I was being facetious specifically to chat? that came up, that's not what I meant, I was being facetious at the game. Secret room, by the way. Balls. Yo! Yo! What? I'm dope, awesome, cool. If this gets per throw, I'm gonna be upset because I don't really want to re-roll this, but... I mean, yo. Balls and clear room. Berkano. Honestly, don't hate it. Genuinely, honestly, don't hate it. I am just gonna take balls though. It's just a good item. I appreciate. I like. I rate 8 out of 8. Yeah, it's okay. It's a lot better than literally just 3 flies. And I think that's the important thing. Which, honestly, I might just really quickly speedrun the boss while I have my mantle. That's just Turlet. And we're just going to use our Berkano twice in hopes that we get like a Perther or something down the road. I need to get in the middle. There we go. Spikamide. Hate it. Backstabber, My Shadow, and Dark Bum. Oh, gee. Oh, well, I wonder what I'm grabbing. Whoa, whoa. This just jumped right into my inventory. That was peculiar. Maybe I could have held on to that Berkano, because I did just notice it's a 2 charge. That's actually kind of good. Especially if you get 9 volt, you're just guaranteed to have 3 Abyss Locusts for a room. It's not. I might start doing that more often, honestly. Backstabber, my goat. I love Backstabber and Backstabber. It's a damn good item, and it synergizes just innately with so many other really, really good items. I feel like Cursed Eye and Backstabber are probably like the biggest force multipliers that aren't literally just directly a damage multiplier. What did they do? They didn't do anything. All right, cool. That's what I want. I want Cursed Eye. I haven't gotten Cursed Eye in like a proper like run where I could use it in a long time. I'm really looking forward to getting Dead God, aside from the obvious reason, but I just want to get Dead God so I can I can make the videos I'm planning to once I do, where I just rate like everything in the game. And I can't wait for the rating every item in the game to come out, and everyone gets shocked about how high I rate Cursed Eye. I won't say, because the video is going to come out at some point, but it's not rating low, I'll tell you that much. An Eden Streaking series would be cool. And honestly, that wouldn't be too hard either, because I could just record whenever I play Isaac. sort of like my my Minecraft series that I need to get back to at some point, where I just kind of recurse it whenever. Honestly, Cursed Eye is good. It's all skill. Really, it is. It is the biggest skill issue item there is. If you can lock in with Cursed Eye and just not get hit and land all of your shots, it is a crazy good item. I would say if it didn't have the curse, it would easily be quality 3. It is such a good item. Ooh. I'll suffer through a boss battle for that. Gladly. Yeah. That's why Black Candle and Cursed Eye is like one of the best like 2-item synergies there is. Just because like, oh hey, an effective 5 times damage multiplier that stacks on top of your actual damage multiplier stat. Oh boy! I mentioned this and like I made a video on it and everything, but still to this day hasn't changed whatsoever. My favorite synergy in the entire game is Chocolate Milk Cursed Eye. That cranks the fuck out of your damage. It is great. I love it. I honestly, in terms of just these items, I would honestly prefer getting Cursed Eye Chocolate Milk over Brimstone. That is a quality 5 synergy. It amps your damage so fucking much. Forgotten Ludovico. Funny shit. That is pretty funny. That is really funny. Oh, I should play Tainted Forgotten more. I love Tainted Forgotten. He's so silly. Really? Okay. Don't. No, I'm just gonna let this play out for a little bit. There we go. There's a key. I'm gonna spend it on the shop. Might have been a bad play. We're gonna find out. Can I get a key in here? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. If I can get a bomb, I'll come back for that. If I can get a bomb. It's like, if you have any amount of, like, rigging in your brain. Having mystery gifts show up, just kind of, you have just to take a second to just think, hey, there we go. Much better than Scooper. Cool. So now we can open up our secret room. Noist. We can grab our mystery gift. If I get skeleton key, I will laugh and also be crushed, but it's gonna be glitch crown. Mystery Sack's okay too. I'm a little bit upset that it was specifically Mystery Sacks because that is adjacent to Rune Bag, and Rune Bag would have been awesome. With Clear Rune, are you kidding? Alas, no. I will grab this key for the road, and then I'll probably move on. Wormwood. I feel like I haven't seen him in a while. Big Preach on the worst Wormwood room. Oh, and I one-shot him. Wow, rare. Holy card? Really? Nope. Stars, Suicide King. The new Joker. Mademoiselle clear of the room. Here to introduce you to the new Joker. Hungry Soul, huh? It's a free devil item. I might as well. Do I want to do flip side? Kind of, not really. I'm just gonna grab the stars card and move on. If I got a wormwood room that wasn't that one, I would have done it. But it's that specific room. It's so fucking annoying. Anti-grav. Okay, sure. Just my tears are semi-automatic now. Oh no. If I get brimstone, I will then be upset about it, but I don't really mind anti-grav too much. Now, carpal tunnel will be spirit sword, which thankfully I went devil, so we won't be dealing with that. Spirit sword or chocolate milk, funnily enough. That's what I was talking about earlier. No waste. Alright, and judgment. Spirit Sword Tech X, that's fair. Just in speaking about Spirit Sword synergy specifically, I'm a big fan of Spirit Sword C-section techs. Or tech. Because lightsaber babies is really fucking funny and also a whole lot of fun to say. Ooh, magic mush, you say. Just put it in the bag. Come on. I know it's here. Ate my life. Oh, thank God I health up. Whew. For a second, I was really on the ropes. Hey. Yeah, that really saved the run. It really did. And yes, I fully agree. C-section is absolutely a recipe for disaster. Earlier today, when I was just playing this game to like kind of warm up a little bit, wake myself up, I actually turned down C-section. It showed up in my my treasure room on Gehenna, I believe, and I straight up didn't grab C-section because I had 9-volt blank card and a magician card with Trisagion, and just in terms of vibes, I like homing Trisagion better than C-section. I think it's the drastic difference in shot speed, depending on your actual shot speed stat, but that's beside the point. Not worth it. It really is. It really is. It's like an easier way to get, like... You get it faster than getting Godhead Eye of Belial. And more likely to get it as well. With, like, the same effect. Don't care. Wow, what an eventful floor that was. I don't even remember what our treasure room was. Anti-grav. Hey, this could be where I lose it. Thankfully, Backstabber is absolutely goated. Don't like Wretched. Don't care. More damage. And Krampus again. I feel like I've gotten Krampus like 9 times this one stream. Hey, but we got the good one. Carrying the run as per usual. Was that caves, what, too? Yeah, because I went alt path. Dank depths, my behated. Genuinely, what is the opposite of beloved? Is it behated? No, right? Because that sounds stupid. That can't be a word. Gotta be an opposite to beloved. There's an opposite to everything. Benighted, maybe? Tainted Azazel reference? Binding of Isaac? I'm pretty sure behated is a word. I'm pretty sure. Sources, I made it the fuck up. Holy card! Hey, there we go. Judgment is cool. Judgment is a vibe. And we're gonna... Whoop, almost hit the... Didn't realize I didn't break that one, but we're grabbing the holy card and we are leaving. Get up, soldier! We are leaving! As soon as I grab his key, hold on, there we go. Alright, we are leaving! My soul is calling to me real quick, hold on. Huh? Ah! Soul of Apollyon. According to Matthias. Yeah, look at all these. I can't believe my gut was right about there being a rune there. That never happens. How are we doing? If we're really quick, and we get good RNG. Ooh, speaking of good RNG, if we're really quick and we get good RNG on our depths too, we should be able to yoink boss rush as well. But I'm kind of sketched out a little because we only have the one way to go. I would like to be able to yoink boss rush, but may not happen depending on our layout here. Probably should have waited to pick up that charge key, but it showed up on my screen and I was super pumped about it. I'm not fully sure why I grabbed that, but I guess I have piercing tears now. Maybe I'll get Eye of Belial in my devil this floor. And I'll pick up Chaos and my next treasure room will have Godhead in it. Or Trisagian, but it's beside the point. Actually, you know, yeah, there you go, piercing backstabber. As per usual, this entire run, backstabber coming in clutch with an excuse of why I picked up Dead Onion. Oh, and actually, setting it on top of an enemy with anti-grav might be an idea. Look at that. Yeah? There's a synergy you didn't think about. Backstabber, Dead Onion, anti-grav. That's fucking weird. We have Eye of Belial at home. Not gonna bother. just straight up not bothering. And that's actually, like, stupidly effective. Absurdly, even. You're not supposed to do that so quickly. Wait. Is it just me or is that kind of wacko? Is that kind of nasty? It's kind of nasty. Okay, we have like a minute to go through Dank Depth 2 and find our full card. So we're gonna see about maybe being a little bit more reckless and a little bit more fast about it. I don't trust the big one. Okay, off to a terrible start. I'm probably not making boss rush. I saw that tinted rock there. Which is weird, because usually depth is when I stop seeing them so easily. Hey. At least it was just Wrath. Just 30 seconds. I don't think boss rush is happening. I don't think the boss rush yoink is happening. Just to be a bit realistic here, I don't think so. Especially with this fucking run, are you serious? Like, yoink. Nah, no way. I guess we'll just to be safe. I mean, the time's up, so chat delay. But to be safe, we'll look for our shop just in case Mama Mega happens to be there. Because I would really like to yoink boss rush. I can't usually do that. I usually don't get that chance, and I would like to have that chance. I'm also gonna do myself a grand ol' favor. And I'm gonna move my holy card out from here so it's like easier to get back. I could go a step farther and put it in the start room so I could just teleport out and immediately grab it, but I'll remember where it is. I know I basically never do, but I will. Yeah, it's okay. I'm getting a lot of very okay items. Which should, in theory, be enough for Beast. It's gonna be really funny with me talking about how easy boss is, or Beast is a boss fight. If I finally get there and I die to Beast. It's gonna be really embarrassing. Soul of Magdalene. Wow. So helpful. Well, poopy. Yeah, it's just Beast. Maybe you spawn blank card? Nope. I am gonna grab pay to play just because I do have Guppy Tail and maybe being able to open it with money will be more lucrative. The stars. Oh, you know what I should do? I'm gonna, when I find the boss, I'm gonna grab this callus and I'm gonna put it in the mom boss room, and I'll just get perfection on my way out, so I can get a red key and have a bit of a and have a net by getting the free inner child that's sitting in the in home. I feel like that's a smart idea. Revive is a revive. Okay. I know I said I wasn't going to do this, but I actually am really quickly going to just drop my holy card and my perfection, not callus, in the starting room so I can just grab it on the way out. Which was this one, yeah. Alright, don't go nowhere. Hopefully I don't get Red Mom, because that is very possible that I die to Red Mom. Getting close. No Red Mom, alright. You got the full brunt of that lead pencil shot. Alright, cool. Whoa, that's rare. Hello, Delirium Portal. What are you doing here? That's stupid rare. Alright, we're gonna stand over here, drop our callus, pick up our Fool card, check our double. I had the world's most silent pog just then. I just did the face, I didn't make the noise. Huh, alright, cool. Looking pretty good so far. Hell yeah. Oh, actually, do you go up through... You do, right? Through this floor, because you technically go down to Gehenna? I should still be good. This should be fine. Regardless, hey, Brimstone, that's pretty fucking cool. Oh no, I was thinking in my brain, oh, it sure would suck to get Brimstone after I picked up Antigrav, and it happened, and I didn't say it out loud, I just thought it. Damn it. Well, Brimstone is Brimstone is Brimstone, so I'm happy about it. Wait, did I say that out loud? Or did I can't remember. Well, I mean, you said it, so either you read my mind or I actually did say it out loud. Hey. Let's not do a mausoleum boss challenge. The good thing is, I also have Lump of Coal. So this anti-grab brim is very, very strong. It's just a matter of actually setting up so you hit something. Hey. I feel like one of the biggest anti-synergies in the game, but I won't be mad because I got Brimstone. Link. I'm just hoping we get a relatively okay mausoleum, because it can very easily silly me. This guy needs to stop. This guy has got to stop. Okay. I mean, surely not. Stop dodging my Brimstone, please. These guys are just dancing around it like it's a fucking thing to do. Oh my god. This is the worst. Okay, there's one of them. If I just sit here and shoot it, eventually he'll walk into it. Okay, there we go. We're free. Fuck you, Anka. Hey. And I probably lost contact. Pretty fucking cool. Probably should have checked, like, just waited for the ascent before I checked that because it shows you, but hello, Flagellant. I consistently forget those exist, and I hate whenever I'm reminded. Oh wow, Alabaster Box. Yeah, it's fucking crazy, man. Shit. Like my favorite item, and does so much. And I'm a little bit upset that I have not found anything even slightly helpful for my clear rune, but yeah, you can only ask for so much, right? Miss Piggy. Oh. Miss Piggy, I need you to throw it in a circle. Alright, let's not beat around the bush. We hit our treasure, we hit our shop. Let's just start the ascent and see about getting this done. I have this weird habit where I just kind of, whenever I'm sassing, I turn into Kermit. It's a recent development, and I don't know where it came from, but it's a really satisfying voice to do when you're complaining. I didn't want that. I didn't like that. I hate that. I hate it. I fucking hate that happened. Why would you do such a thing to me? Edmund, that wasn't cool. Yeah, this fucking guy. There we go. Alright, Operation Get My Fucking Holy Card Back as I go. I just want to be able to fight bosses again, because, like, at least they're predictable and, like, have big hitboxes, because, like, ugh. Oh, that's good. Bad room. Bad room with bad people with bad opinions. Okay, we're good. Holy card retrieves. We're still on the money. Oh, I can't take my holy card with me if I take the cracked key. Shit. Because I don't have polydactyly. I feel like holy card's more worth it. Oh, the delirium portal stays. We can't go in it, but it stays. Interesting. Man, why can't I have polydactyly? That's fine. We'll get red key on home. And it'll be like nothing changed. Or alternatively, I lose my Holy Mantle on this floor, which is also a very big possibility. Convenient. I am fully dependent on Copium. Trust. Yay! I lost my Holy Mantle! No, I lost my Holy Mantle. I hate this room. Alright. Worst room in Isaac history for that specific build. Like, genuinely, what the fuck was I supposed to do? I'm just gonna sit here and bask in it for a little bit. Alright. Basking is done. I'm gonna check my treasure room on this run real quick. And if it's something crazy, I'll continue, but my voice is killing me because, you know, I'm out of practice and all. I'm probably gonna end the stream soon. If this is something crazy nasty insano mode, we'll keep going, but this is probably gonna be it. No, it's not crazy. All right. It was not C-section, unfortunately. It was butt bombs. For a second, I thought it was Montezuma, and that's why I laughed so hard. But like, no, it wasn't. All right. Well, anyway, unfortunately, a little bit of a shorter stream than I normally do. I tend to like to go like 3.5, 4 hours for my streams, but as I mentioned, I'm out of practice and my voice needs a break, so I'm gonna hang it up here. So, with all that being said, I would like to thank you all for showing up, for whoever originally showed up and who may be here. Theric, of course. Hello, welcome, thank you. And of course, I would like to thank you, whoever you may be watching this VOD on Coyote Plus currently. And moreover, just thanks to like everybody for hanging out, and of course, thanks to James for the donation at the start of the stream. Thank you, Sippy Kitsune. Thank you for piping up. I appreciate my lurkers. I hope you all had a lot of fun, and I will see you the next time I do things. Goodbye. Goodbye, Chathu. I blah blue. Good job. Don't do anything I wouldn't do.